What's up, guys? Welcome back to Mommy Issues, episode 28, the podcast about nothing. I fucked it up again. It's supposed to be Mommy Issues, the podcast about nothing, episode 28. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Mommy Issues, the podcast about nothing. This is episode 28. Sounds so much better. Okay. One more restart. Okay. Third time's a charm. Was it? No, third time's... I think it's third time's a charm. Anyways, welcome back, guys, to Mommy Issues, the podcast about nothing. This is episode 28. I tried to make an 8 with my hand for the fucking YouTube watchers, but that shit did not look like an 8. Oh, fuck, my notes, you fucking piece of shit. Okay, we got the notes up. This is like my third time starting it. I kept fucking up other things. Ooh, there's a bee hovering around me right now. Damn, why are you over here? Leave, nigga. Okay, so first, let's set the scene for the people who are not watching me live. I mean, not live, but, who aren't, like, watching me, who are just listening. You know, my top deck, my porch or patio, I still haven't discovered what the difference is, or deck. Why do we need 3 words to describe one thing? I don't know, but it's one of those 3. It could be all 3 of those, to be honest. And it's morning time. It is 10 a.m. 10:23 to be technical. Nonetheless, it's 10 a.m. So it's morning time. The sun's beaming on me right now. It's kind of hot, to be honest. Like, when I first came up here to test it, like, maybe like an hour ago, it took me about an hour to get my shit set up and all that. But it wasn't this hot. Now it's getting up there in temperatures. So this might not be that long of an episode because I am hot as fuck already. Like, I can already feel like I'm about to be sweating. The reason I'm recording in the morning is because it's Wednesday and I'm supposed to record on Saturdays, but this weekend I was busy trying to get my website up for the bookmarks and puzzles, and it just took up like all my Saturday, all my Sunday. I was trying to make that video. If you saw my Instagram or my TikTok, I made that video of like putting together the puzzle. So like that was a process, like editing that video. I made like this 3D spinning moist silk. I'll put it on the YouTube video watcher. I'll put it on the video right here so YouTube viewers can see what I'm talking about. Audio. I don't know. Go to my Instagram or TikTok, or you can go watch it on YouTube. I really don't care. But if you want to see, that's just tight. So yeah. So that's what happened. Oh, also, I have flowers next to me. I have these beautiful sunflowers hanging out right next to me. My mom came over this weekend. I think this was also Saturday, to be honest. She needed help with photoshopping something, so I was helping her. And she brought me flowers, sunflowers. And if you don't know, sunflowers are my favorite flower. I have them one actually tattooed on my thigh. You YouTube viewers, you can kind of see it. I'm trying. But yeah, that was like my first tattoo that I ever got was that sunflower. So yeah, I have these beautiful ass sunflowers. Shout out to my mom for that. That should make me like ridiculously happy. I don't know why it's not a more common thing in society that men get flowers. I feel like it should be. It's kind of fucked up. Because flowers are pretty as shit. They smell good. They're amazing. Like, look at them. They're bright yellow. They just pop. And then so at first I just had them, and I was like, I'll set my shit up, and I was like, wait. I was like, I could put the flowers next to me. It'd be so pretty. And look how much prettier that is. Gorgeous. I love it. So yeah, so that's what we're outside. I guess we should go to the fit now before I keep going on to about anything else. Let me start to mark off my checklist before I forget. Okay, we got the I called it the vibe check. I kind of hate that word, but I don't know what else to call it when I'm describing everything around me right now. But it's beautiful. The sun's out right now. It's like, wow. It's actually nice. I kind of like it in the morning. But I would maybe need to do this closer to like a 7:30, 8 o'clock to not have it so hot. Okay, but to the fit check. You already know the vibes. Easy sandals, or slides. Technically, they're not sandals. And Uniqlo socks. Nothing different there. Always be the same, basically. The socks are white this time, if you were curious. And I'm wearing shorts today. What? Who the fuck? Who are you? Right? I know. So we're wearing these shorts. Are these Supreme shorts I got when I was like, I got it from when I was 15. So they're baggy on me because I definitely had some weight on me when I was younger. I've lost it, which is tight. I'm definitely skinnier than I was. I was a little chunky boy. So these motherfuckers be like, they're if I don't have them tied, they literally would just fall right off me. Like, just not even trying. They just will swoop. So these are like my shit shorts. You know what I mean by my shit shorts is like, these are the shorts that if I'm like bleaching my hair, if I'm, screen printing, if I'm doing some shit with paint or spray paint or anything. There's shit all over these shorts, like so many different colors. I don't know how well it can come up on the video because you're kind of far away, but like there's so much shit on the back of them. They're just like my whatever shorts. I just dog them. I actually want more basketball shorts because like I like the way they fit, but the only ones are these greens, and green doesn't go with everything. So yes, I do want more basketball shorts, but this is all I have for now. But I love them. My dad got them for me for my 15th birthday, actually. I'm pretty sure it's my birthday. Yeah, I'm like 99% confident it was for my birthday present. At that time, he got me hella Supreme that year. He Supreme me the fuck out. That shit was so tight. I felt so fucking cool. I literally don't think he got me a present that was not Supreme. I think he got me like a Supreme backpack. He got me a Supreme water bottle. I still have the water bottle to this day. The backpack I had to get rid of only because I used it to the point where it literally was falling apart. Like the straps had been sewn back on like twice, and they were just like were still fucking up. Like that shit was it went through hell and back. And the crazy thing with Supreme and like shit like that is you could still sell it. Like even I still sold it. I mean I only got like $30 for it, but someone really paid $30 for a backpack with like falling apart straps. It was so dingy and like fucked up, and it had like paint stains on it. It was fucked, and someone still bought that shit for like $30. And I was like, say less, cause I kept it for like years, bro. I probably sold that joint maybe when I moved into my grandparents' basement and I was like trying to like get rid of stuff. I need to actually start selling more shit because moving to New York soon, I have too many things. So I gotta get heavy back on my eBay grind. I'm glad I said that out loud. I haven't said that out loud yet, but yeah, I'm gonna get back on my eBay grind hard because that shit, I need to get rid of things. Okay, but yeah, so anyways, back to my fit. The Supreme shorts. I'm wearing my Gasai tee. Is it Gasai or Gasi? I think it's Gasai. I'm pretty confident. But yeah, my tee that I dropped. And then my Fully Cooley hat. Oh, and of course, the honorable chain, my ring. Oh, I don't have a bracelet on today. Damn, that's about to trip me out. I'm kind of blown that I noticed it. It weirdly trips me out when I noticed that, like, I don't have it. There was one time I was fucking, going for a bike ride, and I got maybe, like, a block or two from my house, and then I realized I didn't have my bracelet on, and I was like, oh, it's not that deep. It's okay. And I went for, like, a little bit longer, and then my brother was like, no, you have to go get your bracelet. Like, what do you mean? You need it. Like, you cannot operate properly. And so I went back and had to get my bracelet. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in like the next 5 minutes, I'll stop this to go grab my bracelet and start it back really quick. Because it really be like fucking with me mentally if I don't have my bracelet. It's such a weird thing. Okay, but yeah. So that's the fit breakdown. Nothing crazy today. It's hot as shit. That's why I'm wearing shorts and a short sleeve shirt. It's dumb hot out here. It's like I think like 80 fucking degrees, 82 degrees, and it's only getting hotter. Like we're not even at the peak hotness. It's only fucking 10:30. So it's only getting hotter today. So yeah, this shit is it's gonna be a fun one. Let's see what else I'll talk to. Okay, I gotta tell y'all why I'm posting late this week. Oh, I mean I kind of did, but yeah, it was just like the website shit. I had a lot of work to do for the website and getting it up. I gotta get better at spreading that out over a week versus just doing it all in like 2 days, which is what I've been doing since I was younger. I just like to say fuck it and like do everything at once for like 2 days and then get it all done and be done with it. But yeah, that shit is not good for any other kind of workflow. So I gotta get better at like actually spreading out how I'm going to do that shit. But yeah, that's the reason I missed this podcast. And then on Sunday also, I technically could have done it Sunday night, but I went to the skate park Sunday night, or like Sunday evening. I went around like 7. I met up with my homie Damo, and we went to, I'm not going to tell you what skate park we went to in case you live near me. I don't want you to just pull up to the skate park thinking I'm there. That'd be weird. Yeah, so that's what happened. And then yesterday, so I couldn't do it Monday or yesterday really. Let me take this sip of water. No, I'll tell you, hold on. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water this time because it is hot, motherfucker. But yeah, so Monday I was staying at my uncle's house, actually, my Uncle Michael. And I was watching his dog for him. So he's a firefighter, and he has to do sometimes like these 24-hour shifts where like he's literally there for 24 hours straight. And usually it's not a problem because his wife's around, but she's on a vacation with, so her and their daughter. Okay, yeah, so their daughter and his wife, my aunt Sarah. I was gonna give you fucking names. This is what we heard. Okay, so my uncle Michael, he's married to my aunt Sarah, and they have a daughter named Riley and a son named Jack. All that's new for this next part of the story. What the fuck is flying? I wish I was flying right now, to be honest. Okay, so Sarah and Riley went to, I think it was Washington, like the state of Washington. Not, I'm obviously in Washington D.C., but they went to the state of Washington because that's where her family's from, like Sarah's, and they were kind of just like having. Shut the fuck up! It was a loud ass truck. I'm confident y'all heard that shit driving by. But yeah, so they went there for like a week vacation, so they're there now, and then his son Jack, or I guess their son Jack, is at a stay away camp for like overnight, and so there's no one there. So he was like, and I gotta go for 24 hours. So I said, do you mind watching Bailey? I was like, fuck no, I got you. So I watched his dog. It was honestly hella fucking chill. The only thing is kind of boring. I don't know, being at someone's house is just like, it's not your house, so it's not the same vibe. I don't feel tired. I don't know why I had a yawn right there. My bad, guys. But yeah, so I just watched hella Gurren Lagann. I finished reading Hunter x Hunter. I watched too much TikTok, to be honest. I skated some, which was really nice, actually. I put out a little video of what I was skating. That's shit. I just posted it yesterday. If you saw it, it's just like some flat ground and a little like ledge shit I did on a ledge. It was very slight work, but I was just like, I'm trying to. Okay, so I was watching this podcast actually. I don't know if they consider them a podcast or what they call themselves, but it's on. Let me check this off. It's by these two guys named Colin and Samir. They go on YouTube. I like them a lot, actually. It might just be a show they do. I don't think it's really a podcast, but anyways, nonetheless, they talk to creators about like creator shit and like the creator economy, and they like interview like people who like blew up to like, you know, oh, how'd you do it? How did you go about this and all this shit? So they're interviewing this girl named Victoria. I'm pretty sure Paris, could be wrong there. I don't remember the last name, but I remember her first name was Victoria. Who I'd never heard of until this interview. But so you know, like those people who you don't really care what they're talking about. You just like you just fuck with them. That's how I feel about Colin and Samir. So like sometimes like they'll be interviewing people who I have no idea who the person is, but like I just like their show, so I'll watch the interview. So I saw new video, like fuck it, I'm bored. It's on my uncle's house. I was like, I'll put it on. Like 30, 45 minutes, whatever. So they put it on, and she was talking. She has like some good points, but then she said this one thing, and it really hit me. And I was like, damn, I wish I had heard this, like, I don't know, years ago, even a year ago. Nonetheless, I'm glad I heard it 2 days ago. So she was saying, so she blew up on TikTok. She got 1 million followers in 6 months. And I was like, damn. I was like, that's crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like 1 million followers in 6 months. She had just started earlier this year. Or I think it was, like December, which is like, right at the end of the year. Just started in December. Already has 1 million followers. And I was like, and she had like no prior following on Instagram or YouTube. Like, she just started on TikTok and blew up. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I'm doing some shit wrong. And that's correct. I am doing shit wrong. So what she was saying was, she was like, it's no mistake that it blew up. She's like, I treat it like it's a business. She's like, it's like a job. And she's saying people don't realize that it's really a job. That like, if you want to do this shit full time, you have to do it full time. And so she was like, and I was like, damn. She's like, you can't, miss days of your work consistently or show up late and expect to still have that job. And I was like, oh my fucking god, I've never thought about it in this way, but like, it's so true. Like, if you come to work late, you're not fucking showing up, you lose the job. They're not going to keep you around. And I'm like, damn. And I was like, this bitch is spitting facts right now. What? And so I'm just like, really like, okay, you know what? If this is what I really want to do, is it's like, social media shit, / like my brand, like these are like the two things I really want to do. I was just like, I just gotta really just like buckle down and go hard. Like she was like, I spend fucking 8 to 9 hours a day on TikTok, whether it's making them, editing them, posting them, she's like replying to comments, editing. Like, she was like, she's like literally a day. And I was like, Jesus Christ, I just never thought of it like that. But the second she said that, it just like it clicked in my brain, and I'm like, that it makes fucking sense. So I've been taking TikTok a lot more seriously. Not TikTok, just like social media in general. And that's why, even though I'm late, part of me was like, oh, maybe I'll just wait till next week to explain. And I was like, nah, let me just knock it out. Like, I still want to give y'all a video this like every fucking week, no matter, even if it's 2 days late. I still want to be like, no, I got you guys. So yeah, so that shit recently hit with me. I was like, damn, all right, I got you. Like, I've been doing shit here and there, but now it's about to go crazy, like just crazy hard, just like fuck it, like I ain't got nothing to lose, and I'm already starting in a better place than she did. I already have like 60 something thousand followers on TikTok, which means I'm already in a better starting place. So I'm like, fuck it, man. And she was saying that there was a period where she was posting about 15 to 20 times a day. And she was literally making $500 a day off just the creator fund on TikTok. And I was like, Jesus fuck. Like, that's tough. So, yeah. So, time for me to go harder, guys. I don't know how we got... Oh, we just at my uncle's house. So, yeah. So, that's happened. Okay, now I have my list puzzles and bookmark drop. Long story short, the drop went kind of shit, which, honestly... I have only myself to blame for that. Like, I get it. I just wasn't promoting it as hard as I should have. But it's okay because it's out and I can still promote it. It doesn't matter. Like, to me, promoting doesn't mean like, oh, well, since it's dropped, you can't promote that shit anymore. Fuck that. I'm about to still promote it hard. I'm about to start promoting that shit hard. I made that fucking puzzle video. I have some video ideas I'm going to make for the bookmarks. And yeah, I'm going to just keep pushing that shit till it's fucking sold out. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, also, one thing I realized is I'm posting more on my Instagram too, because Instagram came out recently talking about like, I don't want to misquote here, but like there's a whole lot. There's like the head CEO or someone like high at Instagram who like comes out and like updates people on how like what Instagram's gonna do moving forward. And he came out saying Instagram is no longer a photo sharing app, and that Reels are the way to go. So I'm like, every time I'm posting on TikTok, I'm just posting it to my Reels because it's two different audiences that are seeing shit. So I'm posting all this to my Reels, and sometimes when you post too much, people will unfollow you. So I was talking to Em about this. She's like, oh, da da da. But to me, I was like, I don't give a fuck. Because the people who I'm looking for are the people like you weirdos who listen to this podcast. Like, if you see me 3 times a day and you want to follow me, I'm glad. Please unfollow me. I don't want you around. Because the people who I really fuck with, if they posted 3 times a day, I'm like, damn, I wish there was 4. And so that's how I feel. So I'm like, I want people who are following me to feel the same way. I don't want a follower number just for the sake of having a follower number, if that makes sense. Like, I would much rather have 100 true followers than 1,000 bullshit ones. Like, and when I say true, I mean like likes every photo, fucking goes actually like financially supports me when I had drop on Moist Silk, listens to the podcast. Like, I would rather have just 100 of you guys, because that would do more for my life than having, I don't know, what do I have on Instagram, like 5,000 and change followers. That 5,000 and change followers, and like, for what do you guys give me? Nothing. Like, there's some of them, but like for the most part it's just fake. So I would much rather have. Also, I want to vent to you guys really quick about some people who I consider friends, and I'm reconsidering the grouping I put them in. Where there's a lot of people who I support who do things such as, they make shit, they produce good music, they could do videos, like they're in the creative industry, or field, same as I, and they're trying to do shit. And whenever I see them post, whether I like it or not, it doesn't matter. If I consider them a friend, I was like, well, it didn't matter. I'd put that shit on my story. I'd comment for them. I'd be like, oh, it's just hard, da da da. whether or not I actually cared for it, it was more so just like I want to see you grow, so I'm going to, like, I understand that's what feeds the algorithm, is like the shares and the comments and a fucking like. So I'm like, you know what, like, I'll do it just because I know that's what the algorithm wants to see. And so I'm like, I'm trying to, but then I notice whenever I do something, they don't show the same love back, and I'm just like, okay. Like, it hit me with this last drop especially. um I was just like, literally anyone who, the only people who shared the drop were people who uh I don't even know in real life. Which is crazy. And I was just like, well, that's a lie, except there was like, fucking um let me rephrase that. Okay, so like,
Loki.
obviously Caleb, Millie, Michael, there's like Jose, like, so people like I the people who I consider true friends, they supported it, and they always do. But it was the ones who that, like, I feel like, like, oh, that's just a homie. And I'm like, are you the homie? Because I be doing a lot of shit, and I don't ever see you supporting it. But if I talk to you, you're like, oh, yeah, yeah, I see you doing this, I see you doing that. I'm like, so I know you're seeing it. But you don't ever, like, do the backup end of supporting it. Like, the shit that actually helps. The sharing it. The putting it. Because when you share, you might share something, right, that even to you is, like, kind of but your homie did it, and then one of your followers or their followers sees that shit and like, oh, I fuck with that heavy, I'm gonna go support them. So now, like, so to me, I was just like, but do y'all really fuck with me? And I don't think so. I don't think so. So I've reevaluated my standing with a lot of people, where it's like, also I saw Pete Davidson, who I, like, kind of know who he is, but also not really. I just know he, like, does movies. But it was on TikTok, and he was saying how over quarantine he, like, made a list of all his friends and then put them into tier categories and, like, grouped them. And then he was like, I forget, like, all the exact jobs, but like tier 4, like, those people that, like, you see that, like, through someone else, who if you see them at a party, you'll say what's up to them and talk to them, but, like, you're never hitting them up by, like, hitting them up just hit them up. Like, tier 3 are the people who, like, you see here and there, like, more consistent, and, like, you kind of consider your friends, or you also were friends at one point that were really close, but, like, now you're not. So you kind of just, like, keep in contact every few months just to not feel guilty about losing that friendship. He's like, tier 2 are people who think they're tier 1, who think they're that close to you, and then tier 1 is like, are like the people who you genuinely care about and care about you. And he was like, and I realized, like, it's like, there's, like, the people I care about, like, are my family and, like, 4 other people, and everyone else I could give 2 shits about. And I was like, I feel you. Like, literally, I feel you. There's family. Literally, like, Jose, Caleb,
Loki.
and then besides that, like, that's really it. When I think of, like, I really fuck with and who supports me and I support back, are, like, those 3 fuckers. I'm, like, really trying to rack my brain right now. I'm like, am I missing somebody? That's the thing. There's no one else I'm missing. Like, those 3 people will do more for me than any of these other fuckers. Get the fuck off me. A bug landed on my leg. Fuck that nigga. Okay, so yeah, so I just wanted to get that off my chest. I was thinking about that recently. Like, it hit me, and I just wanted to say something about it. Also, my computer is kind of low, like, on the lower side. We're at fucking 30% battery. So on the off chance that this my computer dies, that'll end the podcast early. I don't think so, though. These M1 Max are really fucking good with what's it called, battery life. Like, they're really good with battery life. Like, literally, I haven't charged this computer since I left my uncle's house yesterday morning. I left his house around, like, probably, like, 10. I had it charging overnight, so it was probably off the charger around, like, I don't know, 7:38, because I was, like, watching shit before I left his house. So literally since 7:38 yesterday, it's been off the charger. And yesterday, I edited 2 videos on my motherfucking computer. I did some browsing, Like, I was using my computer yesterday, and I still am at 30%. Like, what? So, do I really think it will die? No. I just wanted to put it out there that it might die. Also, I discovered this new effect on Final Cut Pro, and I'm going to use it right here just so you guys can see what it looks like if you're on iMovie and you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's called Ken Burns. And, bro, I have been loving that shit. And it's going to be one of those things that, like, I'm going to use hella till I fucking burn it out for myself. I'm like, oh, I can't use any more Ken Burns. But like, when making skate videos, it's so nice because like I was editing mine, and I was trying to figure out how you could like zoom and track someone in Final Cut Pro, and then I found one there's like this plugin that will do it for you, like this thing, and I'm like, that's like I don't feel like getting a fucking plug. It was like $40 for this plugin. I was like, then I have to learn how to use a plugin. I was like, that's a lot of work. And then so I figured out you can just Ken Burns, which isn't as like much of a tracking. What it more so does is like let you zoom into a part of the image, and then so you can pick like, okay, let's say the clip is like, I don't know, 5 seconds long. You say, okay, at the start of the clip, I want you to show this part of the image. It can even be the whole image. It doesn't matter how much of the image, but you say, I want you to show this much of the image. And then at the end of the clip, you zoom in, like you make the thing smaller, and you put it to where you want it to go. And okay, and I want you to end the clip here. Or you can even do the version of start small and end big. Doesn't matter. But for skating videos, bro, that joint is it looks so tough. If you look at my newest skating video where it's like you can see the camera like following me as I'm doing the trick, I think it's so tight, and that shit's fucked up the game up for me, bro. I love it. I love it so much. I think it's so cool. But yeah, so I'm about to probably burn that fucking effect out in like a month's time. But for now, I fucking love Ken Burns. That shit is so sick. Okay, hold on. Puzzle bookmark drop. Okay, let's talk about Millie's party. So fucking I was trying to remember what day it was. Was it Saturday night? Yeah, it was Saturday night that she had this party. She threw this party, and when I was like, she threw a party. This wasn't like a kickback. Hold on, I need some water. It's that heat is getting to me, my guy. We're only 30 minutes in. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this podcast, it might not be that long because I mean, well, at least an hour. I'm pretty confident. At minimum an hour, 45 minutes. Okay, so like minimum 45 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll see what we get to. Anyway, so she threw a party, like a party. Like it was not no kickback, motherfucker. This shit was like lit. Like the ops were called on this shit. So I was editing my shit, and then so we were originally like we can go to the party. Loki and I wasn't planning on drinking like that, but I found out Jose was going, and if you don't know, Jose is my old roommate from my grandparents' house. Like when I lived in the basement, he was my roommate then, and so we used to just drink all the time. Like we'd be broke as fuck. Like, all right, how can we get as drunk as possible tonight for the cheapest possible? And we used to get like shitty tequila and like fucking like I don't know, like fucking like they were called, you know, Fridays, that fucking the restaurant, they have this drink. It's like a Fridays, it's their own drink, and there's like it's like a black cherry, I think it is, flavor or some shit, berry, something like that, and the lemonade joint. Them joints used to taste fucking terrible, but they would get you fucked up. So we'd be like, alright, we'll drink these. So we used to try to get as drunk as possible for the little as possible all the time. So I found out he was going, and I was like, well, I mean, I'm gonna drink at least a little bit if he's gonna be there. Because at first, I was planning to go for like an hour, just, you know, like say what's up to, because it was for Michael's birthday, so I was gonna say what's up to Michael. You know, so Shaw was there, and just like step after a bit. And I thought Jose was gonna be there, and I said, oh. And then he was like, oh yeah, I'm bringing, what the fuck was that? He brought fucking, what is it? Is it Don Julio? I think it was Don Julio, like 1942 or something like that. If you know alcohol, you know what I'm talking about. I can't think of the fucking name. I'm shit with that. I'm fucking ass with names. I said asshole with names. That didn't make sense. I'm ass with names. But he brought that shit, and I was like, ooh, I like that. That jump, he hitting. So he first came over to my house because it was just me. We were waiting for Loki to pull up. And so he came over, and Wilbur was with him, and we were just drinking at mine for a second, and that joint was hitting. Then we go over to the fucking Millie's joint because it's literally a block away. Oh, and Jose locked his keys out. No, he didn't lock his car. Locks him out, but first we can't figure out why. So he had opened the trunk to grab. He bought some other alcohol he was bringing to the party. So he opened the trunk to grab like the rest of the alcohol to carry over because it's literally a block away. So we're just gonna walk. And then he goes to he closes the trunk, goes to open the door, and for some reason his car has this weird mechanism where if you close the trunk and open the door too fast, it fucking locks you out. And it was so dumb. And so he had the keys in his hand, and we were trying everything, bro, like everything, and we could not get this car open. So we had to call AAA, but they were gonna come like an hour. So we were like, we'll go to the party and come back when they get here. So we go to the joint. And at first, we were like literally like some of the first people there. There was like, I don't know, maybe like 4 people there before us. Who so we were like, all right, cool, whatever. But the people who were there were like Millie's best friends and Michael's best friends. So it's like people who were like their friends. So we were like, oh, cool, what's up? Yeah. We were kind of doing our own shit, just like drinking. Also, we didn't want to share the Don Julio. Because it was like, they're younger than us. They're like 19. And we were like, nah, 19-year-olds don't even know what this tastes like. It's okay. They can. This is not a 19-year-old drink. They can have, they have made like some jungle juice and Smirnoff Ice. They can have that shit. This is not the 19-year-old drink. Which I actually didn't try the jungle juice, but I'm blown because I had meant to, but I forgot. And then the next day, she had made a post on Instagram, and she was like, everyone loved the jungle juice and said it was so fucking delicious. And I was like, damn. I never tried that shit. And so I wish I had just grabbed a cup when I first got there because I'm just curious like what it tastes like. I have no idea. Anyways, we were like, it started getting popping, motherfucker, like popping. Like there was easily like maybe like 50 to 60 people at this joint. Like, and they just kept coming in. And then also I want to mention there's one girl who was racist to me. She said I look like motherfucking. Damn, I can't remember what this nigga's name is, right? But it's some light-skinned dude. And he has a face tattoo. It's not Dominic Fike. Because Dominic Fike, I can kind of give people. Like, not in every photo like Dominic Fike. But there's times where, like, I can see it. Like, I can, like, okay, I can see how you can see this. All right. But this one person who I also get kind of often, but I can't even kind of see. And I've shown people who are close to me. Like, I've shown Loki. I've shown Jose, like, nah, like that shit. That like you look nothing like him. I'm like, I know. Like Dominic Fike, they can also like, okay, I can see the other dude. So this girl was like, oh, you look like so and so in passing. When like Jose and I were talking, and I was like, that's racist. And it was a white girl. And she was like, turn around. She's like, what? She's like, no. She's like, no, it's not. She's like, it's a compliment. And I was like, no. I was like, it's just racist. I was like, I'm light skinned, have a face tattoo. I was like, that's it. I was like, there's no similarity beyond there. And she's like, no. I was like, no. I was like, you are racist. It's just that simple. And then she turned around and looked hella awkward, and like her and her friend like ran off, and I was just like, because it's really annoying. I get it online, and I'll tell that when people online, I'm like, I'll like, nah, that's racist. Like we're just light skinned. It's just like being light skinned. It's one thing if like Dominic Fike, I can see it. I get it. I will give it to you. But this other guy who we literally look nothing alike. We're just light skinned and have face tattoos. No, you're just racist. Point blank period. So that shit was funny as fuck. I found out fucking Wilbur reads manga and watches anime, which was a big surprise. I was like, what the fuck? So I was giving him recommendations. That shit was tight. And then also, so this is kind of, now I really don't want to be drinking anymore like this after that night. I got fucking drunk as fuck. Like I got drunk. I woke up. I didn't remember how I even got home. Like I woke up. I was in the bed, and I was like, "What the? How did I get here?" Like in the morning time. That shit. I can't even tell you like the second half of the party. Like up to what I told you now, like not even like that's maybe like the first like hour. Everything past that point, I have no memory of. And I kind of hate that. I really hate that. Like I felt embarrassed that happened. I was like ill. I was like, that's so nasty. Like I hate that. So yeah. So before when I was like, oh, I'm like kind of open to drink alcohol. I'm not. I don't have really good self control. So it's like, to me, I'm always like, well, if I'm drinking one drink, I was like, I might as well get drunk because then it was just a waste of having a drink if I don't actually like drink. Yeah, so that's a no for me from now on. I cannot fade that shit. It's not hitting. It was embarrassing. Like, waking up and like having no memory of the night is so embarrassing. And then I almost I'm like, oh, remember talking to this guy? And I'm like, briefly, like I have like a slight memory of like this one guy. I don't remember his fucking name. I have like a slightest memory of talking to him, but I couldn't tell you what the fuck we were talking about. I don't even like remember. I just remember like, oh yeah, like this one, like this like Spanish dude we were talking about anime, and that's all I remember. I can't remember shit else. It's honestly it's so embarrassing. I hate it. Um, and so yeah, so now I don't smoke weed anymore, and after that night, I've decided I'm not drinking alcohol anymore. So yeah, so I'm back to being a sober boy. So now these X's on my hands are more for cause. I'm also straight edge, bitch. Nah, that's kind of corny. People, old dudes used to always ask me that shit. Like not like old. Yeah, they were old dudes. They were like older. Like the punk scene, I guess kids would get X's tattooed on their hands for like straight edge. Mine is just for cause. They're like, oh, are you straight edge? And this was like when I was like doing drugs heavy. I was like, no, ha. But yeah, now I guess technically it is, but it's not for that. But yeah, that shit. It was really embarrassing. Like luckily I didn't do anything that like embarrassed me. Like I wasn't like there's no videos of me like doing something crazy or like I didn't like do anything like, terrible. But it wasn't. It's not fun like waking up and then like ill like I don't know what I did last night. Like I have like a slight memory and then past that like I don't. That's nasty. So yeah, so I am not gonna be drinking alcohol anymore. I'm not smoking weed. Yeah, that's. I guess with weed you can just drop in said drug here because if I can't fuck with weed, anything else does it just fucks your head up even more than what weed did. So I'm like, why would I want to be even more fucked up than what weed had me fucked up? Like that made me too fucked up. So yeah, like there's still like drugs I want to try at some point in my life, but that point is definitely not anytime soon. But just 'cause like I'm curious, like also I would like to do LSD again at some point. I did it a few times, really fun. Um, but yeah, I would like to do that again at some point. But right now, there's no way in hell I could stand that, just like stomach that. Shrooms are really fun also, but again, I just can't do that right now. I literally couldn't do shit right now. It would just fuck me too heavy, and I would want to hate myself. So yeah, so your boy's sober for the time being, because fuck that shit. Okay, so that's Millie's party. That's all I have to tell you. I wish I had more, but I really don't. Okay, I'm gonna pick the giveaway winners for this podcast giveaway and the Instagram and the TikTok giveaway. So literally, if you entered in any of the giveaways, literally there was 3 chances you could have won a Kilo bookmark. Personally, if it was me, I would have entered in all of them. But nonetheless, I will be picking the winners of the giveaway today, and I will announce them all on my story, on my Instagram story. The TikTok ones, I'll also announce my story, but I will be announcing on TikTok as well. So yeah, I'm going to work to edit and post it as fast as I fucking can, and then just look out on my story to see if you won the giveaway or not. With all that being said, I don't really have that much else to talk about. I'm fucking literally sweating. Like, there is sweat dripping down my fucking face right now, and it feels fucking disgusting. I'm also hungry as shit. I didn't have breakfast yet. This morning I woke up, and I was editing this video I made. So, okay, when I went to the skate park, I couldn't... There was a ledge there, but I couldn't 50-50 it because it was too tall. And even though I skate ledge all the time, I keep it at the lowest possible setting. And so I'm chilling on it, and then I went to the skate park, and that joint was higher, and I couldn't do it. I, 50-50'd it barely once. And, when I say barely, it was the sketchiest 50-50 you have seen, bro. That shit was trash. So, that's the spider. Oh, no. It's not a spider. Get away, bug. Leave me the fuck alone. So yesterday, after the skate park, I was like, okay, I'm going to raise my ledge, and I need to get it high on my higher ledge. So right now... So I just raised it up one notch. Once I get that more consistent, I want to raise it up 2 notches because it also would help me get higher pop on shit. But whatever. So yeah, I made a video yesterday about raising my ledge and like being able to now like learning how to 50-50 a higher ledge. So I edited that. I woke up. I edited that. It took me a little second to edit, and then I. What are you? You're scary. Oh my god, what is that? That shit is so big. It's scary. Okay, it flew away. I don't know what that shit. Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. I don't even want to open my door to go inside because I actually get inside my house. That's even more scary, to be honest, bro. Um, but yeah, okay. So I raised my ledge and I did it. Long story short, I did it within like 20 minutes. Yesterday it was like fucking 93 degrees when was doing this, and it was also like only like 11 a.m., which time it is now. Um, so I was dripping sweat. Literally right now I'm dripping sweat. I need to go fucking inside. Damn it! But I said I would get to at least 45 minutes. Ugh, I have 4 more minutes. Okay, I gotta kill 4 minutes in the story. The skate park was hella fun. So I had the last skate park I skated was Shaw Skate Park, and everything there is pretty fucking mellow. This one was intense as fuck. Everything was like massive, like. But I'm glad I'm going because it's just gonna get me better at skating larger shit. But man, it was, when I went there, I was like looking. I was like, gee, like, online it looked big, cause my homie Dumbo, he be posting videos of like him and like his homie skating it all the time. Cause like that's like their local park. So I've seen it and it looks big on video. But then when you're there, that shit is fucking massive, bro. Like it's intense. So yeah, so that shit had me fucked up. But I am hype. I didn't air out of the bowl. I got out of the bowl. So it's a massive ass bowl. I'll post a video on Instagram and TikTok about me doing it once I can actually get the air out. My hardest part was just like getting the air. So like I just need, they're like, you just need to go faster and yank your knees up to your chest, because like the way it works is like the bowl, once you go out of the bowl, it's going to shoot you out. But still, like I was so scared that like I just kept instinctually putting my feet down as fast as possible, or if I did get to the point where I'll get my fucking knees up, I wouldn't be able to like land it. I would just like to my head. But yes, I was going and like airing tiny out of the whole bowl. That shit was so tight though, it felt crazy. Also, there's stairs. So they have like a 5 or 6 there, but that joint is a steep ass joint. And then they have like a 4 stair, but it's like a 4 block. So it's like hella long. So I'm like, bro, I still need hella speed to do this. Like, it's not a beginner friendly park, but it's really, I'm hyped that I'm going because it's gonna make me so much better. Yeah, man, that shit. But skateboarding is so cool. Like, there's honestly, like, it's one of the best feelings ever. Skateboarding makes me feel like I have superpowers. Like, when you just be like jumping and like, you know, doing shit and you're floating on, it feels like you're on a whole different world, bro. Like, skateboarding, man, that shit hit different, bro. Oh my god, I love skateboarding so much. Forever and always, I will love that fucking sport. That's what you call it, sport? Yeah. Okay, we're coming up to 1 minute left. What can I tell you guys in 1 minute? Go support me on all my social medias, please. My handle is Moist Silk on all of them. Except for Twitter. Twitter is Moist Sucks, but I don't really use that, so I don't care. Fuck Twitter. Fucking go cop some bookmarks, or a puzzle. You know, anything helps me financially, and also they're cool as fuck. Like, I'm not gonna lie, whenever I'm using my bookmarks, this shit is so tight. I be looking at Gone, I'm like, damn, you're so cute. Like, that shit makes me so fucking happy. Or Kiloa, I love it. I wish I could use both of them at the same time, but it's just like redundant to use 2 bookmarks at once. But I was like, damn, I don't know which one I want to use. I'd be trying to like pick which one I like look better with the book I'm reading. Right now, I'm reading One Piece, Volume 16. I was gonna read that, but instead I decided to record the podcast now, so I can edit and get it up. Yeah, stay safe, everybody. You know, stay safe. I hope you're vaccinated. If you're not vaccinated, please don't be going out because you're a danger to yourself and other people. It's just reckless. With all that, much love. Have a great rest of your day. Just go outside, do something fun. Do something that you haven't done before. So recently I've been on this shit. Damn, my computer. Listen to my computer. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I put the mic close like it. The fans are. I've literally never heard the fans on the new M1 Mac being used. And when I was watching reviews on it, people always said that they're like, you rarely will hear the fans being used. And I think, yeah, it's just hot. It's just really hot because I'm outside in the sunlight doing this. So it's just like a lot for it to do right now because it's hot. Like just touching it, I see why the fans are. I see why the fans are running. That's crazy. That's literally my first time hearing the fans since owning it for like 2 weeks. Damn, my hair is sweaty and shit. Okay, but yeah, go do something you haven't done, and I don't care if it's as small as going, 2 blocks from your house and turning down that one street you've never turned down before. Just do something small that you've never done before, or something fucking massive. You could go, fly somewhere new, but just not everyone has that financial ability. Me fucking neither. I can't fucking go travel anywhere right now. I wish I could. I want to be on a plane. The other day, I wanted to go to the beach so bad. I just wanted to like be near water, but like not like Ocean City Beach. Like that's just nasty. Like I want to go to like a nice ass beach. I want to go be on a boat. Oh my god, I want to be on a boat so fucking bad. But yeah, go to something new that you haven't done before. It's just anything. I don't care. Go to a new food spot. Just open your mind up to like new shit. Get new ideas. And I'll say this because the other day I was biking I ordered some and pizza, but I didn't want to get delivered because I didn't feel like paying the extra. Like they're like $4 at the time, and I was like $4 for the delivery. It is literally like 3 blocks that way. I was like fuck that, I'll just go fucking bike to it. So I fucking was gonna bike to and pizza when my food ready, and then so when I go the top of my hill, like if you're looking at the video, like up there, you go up a little hill and then there's like a fat hill down. But it's the first thing, you don't think go down the hill, you just go straight up the hill to the right and you get to that straight shot to Ant Pizza. But I was just looking down and the song I had playing, I don't remember what it was, but I had the song playing and it was pretty as fuck and the sun was really pretty and the trees were fucking glistening green and I could just see down that hill. I couldn't see it down the hill. I could just see like the green and then just like the down and it was just like green. I was just like, wow, like I just want to go down there. So I just went down. And I went flying down, and then I kind of went up. I was still going back up the hill because it's kind of a mean hill to go back up. And then I just saw a random street that I had never went down, and I just turned down it because I knew I would turn the same way of the M Pizza, just like a different street than what I would usually go down. And it was so crazy. I was like, literally, someone could blindfold me, put me here, and then be like, where are you? And I would have no idea. And it just literally was like 2 blocks away from my house, but I had just never been on that street before. So it was crazy, and I saw like a restaurant that I had never seen. So yeah, so go do something that you've never done before. Trust me, it'll be worth it. With all that much love, have a great day. Peace.